Hello, today we're going to be looking at a couple of automatic timed event commands which enable users to deal with negative peaks within Chromperfect chromatography data system. We're going to be working within the Chromperfect Analyze program and looking at the flip and clamp commands which allow users to deal with negative peaks. However, there are a number of different ways to deal with this phenomenon within Chromperfect, and any users who are experiencing problems or have some more complex demands should always review the Chromperfect manual. The latest version of Chromperfect is supplied with the manual in PDF format. To access the manual, press F1 on your keyboard. This will bring up the Chromperfect PDF manual, and it has a clickable table of contents. We're going to jump down to the section that's relevant to integration events, which is Integration Theory Part 1. Clicking on this within the table of contents will take us directly to that page. Here there is detailed explanation of all of various Chromperfect timed events, how to deal with negative peaks and other baseline anomalies. Once again, to access the Chromperfect manual, press F1 on your keyboard. Here we are in the Chromperfect Analyze program. Each Chromperfect system is supplied with a number of sample data files, which can be useful for practicing and learning to use the program. We have a perfect example here for dealing with negative peaks. So if I go File and Open, and then browse to the CP data directory and the subfolder Sample Data, we can browse and select from either raw data files or bound data files. I'm going to select the bound file, Demo1. Now you'll see as this file loads that at approximately 4.5 minutes there is a negative peak in the baseline. And this is having an adverse effect to our chromatogram, dragging the baseline below the horizontal point here. So there's a couple of considerations. First of all, are we interested in just forcing this to be correctly integrated so that this area here is not affecting these peaks within the cluster, or are we interested in dealing with this negative area as a calculated area? So let's presume first of all that we have no interest in the negative peak. So for that we're going to use a timed event called clamp. I can access the integration timed events from the integration menu here and insert event, or on the Chromperfect button bar. Both of these options will bring up the same dialog, which allows me to select the events from the list. As we flip down here, you'll notice that a little icon at the bottom indicates to the user what the effect of each timed event will have on their chromatogram. And we're going to select the clamp command. Now again, you'll notice there are two options here, clamp plus and clamp minus. This is because these commands are not absolute. They're not set at a single point in the chromatogram, but can be applied over a retention time range. So what we're going to do is first of all turn the clamp control on, and then after the peak cluster turn it off. So to proceed, we select the clamp plus command, click OK, and then go to the area of the baseline that we want to apply the timed event. We left click to place the command and right click to confirm. Because I want to turn this clamp command off, because the baseline may change later on, we're going to click More and then clamp minus, and insert this event at the other side of the peak cluster. Because we're temporarily finished entering timed events, we can close the dialog. Now we have our clamp plus and our clamp minus events in place, you'll see that the baseline is being treated far better than before. We have clamped the baseline along the peak cluster so that the areas here are correctly represented by the integration under the peak. In this example, the area of the negative peak is completely ignored. Well, let's look at another option, and this is the option to flip this peak and to treat its area as positive. Firstly, we must delete our existing timed events by going to the Delete Event option in the integration menu. Again, we draw a box with the left and confirm with the right to confirm. Because we're finished, we can click close, and then we're going to insert another event, which is the flip command. And again, this is not an absolute command, so we have two options to turn invert negative peaks on and off. First of all, let's deal with peak plus in the same manner. Left click to place, right click to confirm. And we'll select more and select the negative peak off after the peak cluster. Now, as you can see, this has dealt with the baseline in a similar way, and it's forced this horizontal along here, so the areas of these peaks are not affected by the negative baseline. However, the fundamental difference here is the negative area has been flipped and is now reported as a positive result within our chromatogram. We can demonstrate this by printing the report to screen and then reviewing the peak at 0.46 minutes, which shows a positive area. As I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, there are many other ways to deal with baseline integration and negative peaks, and you should review the main manual to find out which is best for your specific application. Thank you for watching this brief presentation. Today I've been using the latest version of Chromperfect 7 and Chromperfect SL, which is version 6.10. If you'd be interested in purchasing the software, or indeed if you have an older version of Chromperfect and would like to upgrade, please visit our website at www.chromeperfect.com or call our sales line on 973 586 8551. Our sales team would be happy to help you. Thank you for watching.